Abusia, Mitchell Bibio Temenka. Na Motimenka Numria Nan Boneso. One who say, in your bear maybe a one homody a social media so. Na a Kamaya say a Juma in your bear man or one homody ye pa. Nanso, esan say ewiase no kra yem penti. Ama yese yenua no nkofo threat in a life. Me am no ka say me jumi obi a yemfa ne say me ye research kakra about apomodene. Na yenso ye wadwuma ni mu a ye bon nkofo kokko. Efom apomodene. Yenua Agyekum Francis Yeboah Agyekum Francis yenua ne ye adwuma ye pa na ye onipa bebre a face those challenges they fear to come out publicly to even do what our brother is doing. Na the only question I'm a person ye bisa ye hone say yenua no bone a waye no eno ne sen. I want us to ask the public. This is the question that goes to the public. Yeboah Agyekum Francis. Yenua beman ne bone pa waye ne sen. One say before ye trase anase ye te oman we mu na se saa nema we koso a hadwene because na ya kwaye say o kanokra wo wa wo kanokra no you tend to be an enemy to the public because I don't see anything wrong with what my brother Yeboah Agyekum Francis, that guy is doing. He's doing a very marvelous and fantastic job with a whole lot of threats. And yenua Yeboah Agyekum Francis, bone be na waye. Question am be say ebisa yo no. Yeboah Agyekum Francis, bone be na waye. People should come out and say, me wo video bi wo ho. One Netherlands doctor, he came out boldly to tell the public to tell the world that orthodox drugs are killing people. I have the video. I can play short of the video for you to watch and listen.
My name is Peter Goetje. I'm a director of the Nordic Cochrane Center in Copenhagen and professor of research design and analysis at the University of Copenhagen. 2 years ago, I found out that our prescription drugs are the third leading cause of death after heart disease and cancer. Our drugs kill around 200,000 people in America every year, and half of these people die while they do what their doctors told them. So they die because of the side effects. The other half die because of errors. And it's often the doctors that make the errors because any drug may come with 20, 30 or 40 warnings, contraindications, precautions and so on. No doctor in the world knows about all this. So they give patients drugs that they should not have given them, that interact dangerously with other drugs or food items or so on. And then the patients die. That's the other half. So the other thing I found out 2 years ago was that much of what the drug industry does fulfills the criteria for organized crime in US law. And they behave in many ways like the mafia does. They corrupt everyone they can corrupt. They have bought every type of person, even including ministers of health.
He boldly came out and said he has been in the profession for a very long time. And upon research, orthodox drugs are killing people, which is true. And nipa yɛmpɛ nokorɛ o. That is why me per se, me more platform and me too nkurɔfofo. At first, I used to come behind the camera to educate people. But what I realized is that if we are saying yɛmpɛ nokorɛ, the moment you start telling the truth, you start to be the enemy for a lot of people. Why? Because and then nipa tuma yɛde nipa nam kwambɔne so nyɛ sika at the expense of ne nua. Sɛ ne nua bɛwu, sɛ ne nua bɛyare, sɛ ne nua bɛfa atete mu na obɛnya sika koraa ɔyɛ okay. If that is not the case, we shouldn't have problem with what our brother is doing. Yeboah Agyekum Francis is doing a very fantastic job, which some of us we are going to support him to do the job. This is the time some of us we are going to support our brother to do that job. We are already doing it somewhere in chambers, but it's time we all come out to support our brother to do the job. Because Ejumana Yeboah and it's a very fantastic job. It's a very fantastic job. Enti say nkurɔfoɔ threaten a life so mbekuno because wakɔka sɛ nnuane bi wɔ ha ma yɛnni. And then maybe we should stop patronizing certain things. We should stop living certain lifestyles. And then and he's a learned guy. That guy has learned. Look at the people following him. Look at the number of lives that he is touching. He's doing a very fantastic job. And wherever my brother is, I know whatever going on is not discouraging you. I already know that because you wouldn't be coming out doing more videos. Continue doing it. I salute you. You are doing a very fantastic job. Now you move be, you have a Bible and wow. You move be support too. I feel as you see you say, you young call for. I was say, you come home, and my message no call abonting. Because people are dying. May I distribute in one of my WhatsApp health platforms. Now, people who know me knows me very well. I educate people about their health. I caution people about what they should eat and the lifestyle they should live. Now, in one of my teachings, and I made two nkurɔfoɔ say they should be very cautious of what they eat and the kind of things they take in, they ingest as drugs. Because and then diabetes unit in the various hospitals, hypertension unit is very crazy. It's very crazy. Now, one thing they say, they have psyched these people that these two diseases are just manageable and not curable. Maybe you had this one the two for say. Diabetes, hypertension is not just manageable, it can be cured. And the problem that we are having is that most of these medical doctors that have been programmed, brainwashed, will never explain to you the actual cause of your problem. Theirs is to just give you medication to go and take and still live the lifestyle that brings you the problem. Your problem, no. Most of these medical doctors, I call them to be hollow-minded. Why? Because school na you program program their 2-3 no, it's not something that is helping humanity. Enti me mana tonko fu trim say hypertension in do no for a very long period of time. I catch or say it will just manage your problem. Diabetes a do now one that's for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, if you that's 15 years, it's going to give you problem. It's going to give you problem. These are messages that are supposed to go across because people are ignorantly dying. And out of that, people are making money out of that. In Kofu, we then Kofu make iska. And Kofu, Yari then Kofu make iska. Is that how we are supposed to live? So when you are going to now, when you see come for so many also. So, and this is one of the jobs that our brother is doing. Yeboah Agyekum Francis is not doing any job like cautioning people so that people will be healthy enough. Metaika said one of the reasons why most herbal institutions are not making money is because of that. They cure diseases. I'm into herbs. Herbs cure diseases. They don't manage diseases. And herbs have no side effect unless wrong effect when wrongly used. But they will just tell you the problem is manageable. So you will be on just manageable. So you are going to be on medication till you die. No hospital near catch or say, it's just manageable. You catch us or man or just manageable. Person boy but hospital near catch or say, just manageable. You are going to be on medication. The medication is just going to manage your problem till you die. It doesn't make sense. And one problem is those medications that you are going to take, they are made up of preservatives that are very dangerous to your system. Now, for a very long period of time, a time will come your liver will not be able to handle those medications again. That is one dangerous aspect of it. Because liver not and handle whatever comes into the system, whether drugs, whether food, it goes into the liver. And the liver is the largest organ in the human body. Until with time, chemical content, the synthetic drugs. And the preserve way, the produce greater percentage of it in the good mouth system. In the time will come, so you know now we push mouth system, how liver, your liver will not be able to what? To be able to sustain them again. Then your liver will shut down. And one research I did some years back, before your liver was shut down, the liver tried possible best to tag itself to work. It's by the time I realizes our liver not almost 90 to 95% are said. That is one thing about the liver. Inti what they draw so sad for 3 years. Maybe a real one. What me do my draw for 10 years. If you my draw for 15 years, they will tell you are just managing your problem. Hey, me won't be down. Now, Yeboah Agyekum Francis about wanting and saying a young, energetic gentleman about wanting to caution the public to be very careful with their lifestyle and the thing they ingest, the life they live in. Lifestyle more live, ayo time. Why? Because obi industrial or the kunko for. Obi business or the kunko for. Now we are trying to overcome those things. Said the ayama no betimi anya pomodin yenuanu ma betimi anya ahoden e de atena asase we so no. Yes, yenuanu na ya de one. So do you think we are going to sit down for you people to do these things to our brother? Nah. He's doing a very fantastic job. I'm encouraging my brother. Some of us are behind you. We are going to support you, give you the maximum support. Some of us are going to give you the very maximum support because we are already into it. Maybe say me too for I have a platform to educate people. You won't go baby Yeboah Agyekum Francis say you know but because of the threat and fear from the public, from people, and then the pan rain me home be Okwa obefa so obenye sika anope enne pan rain nua ho bio enti se eyade a ode ton ma ne nua na ne nua bedi na in the long run obewu kura no a obeton because of money anka ye ntina ho ma certain carbonated drinks and man be say youth Then we later realized that those carbonated drinks are having certain content in them. Now when the company started producing it, and FDA approval, it's ban saying, and those products and the barbon mango for abuse. Wow, sir, content what those carbonated drinks no money. Now say I say take away pack no. I buy the money. Now buy the money cry. Yes, somewhere is it going to be next year or somewhere like that? Some of us here too for so many years. You move be account take away pack no. Take away pack now. You move be account once for so many years. So me, the people I have under my care, the advice I used to give them is that you must be your own doctor, you must be your own dietitian, you must be your own nutritionist, you must be your own physician. Because if we are saying correct, a time will come you wouldn't get people to come and tell you the truth anymore. Because a time will come you wouldn't get people to boldly come out to do what our brother Yeboah Francis Agyekum Francis or a time will come you wouldn't get people. I'm telling you the factual truth. There are people who are willing to come and do what our brother is doing, but they fear. A lot of people are willing what our brother is doing now. A lot of people they are having the willing to do it. A lot of people desire doing it. And behind the scene, our brother is having a full support. Some of us are supporting him. Yeboah Agyekum Francis is having a very full support. A lot of people are supporting what the guy is doing, but they fear to come out. I didn't ever threaten your life for just telling the truth. And yet, bonena, who did bonny mua, and a mrasso. And then then you turn to be an enemy to a lot of people. Why? Because it will be business. Now say it will be business. Now best say nipa. Best say nipa. Remember nipa. Ashe na kra. Are we supposed to promote that? No, there is no way. Intimate brother, maybe I'm tagging you this video. You're having a very full support from some of us. Behind the scene, we are supporting you. And this has created a big opportunity for some of us to also come out to support you big time on social media. It's time for some of us to also come out because this is the time. There are a lot of people behind doors supporting what you are doing. A lot of people feel like coming behind the camera to also do what you are doing, but they fear. But once you are bold enough to do that, Charlie, you should be doing it you. Because we started from somewhere and we are doing it somewhere. Enti a foot to my public me say obi beba meka no kra cho wa pomodin ti na ye betan no because of nimdia nipa na nya no obi nipa ni say nipa nya very careful hwenchecha ye nua be ma ne ba onya botecheche the guy is very very intelligent, very very intelligent. Hwenchecha ye nua be ma ne de ba he breaks down science into the layman understanding. And you people tend to stand against him. Why? Because you call yourself professors, you call yourself business owners. And most of your businesses are destroying lives. That is why you are standing against our brother. It wouldn't work. I'm telling you people, it's not gonna work. Because the truth must be told. It's time to set people free from slavery, from mental enslavement. Because a lot of people have been led astray. A lot of people have been what? Wrongly taught something that they don't know. A lot of people are doing certain things they don't know is the cause of their health complications. It's time for some of us to come out to let them know. I keep asking, Yeboah Agyekum Francis, ne boy ya wire ne same. The boy that I wire say, yenya near the cancer brain, yenya, and truly those foods are giving us cancer. Yenya near the fiber dobra. Lifestyles are illegal, things are carbonated stuffs are yedi, canned foods are yedi, the cancer near there by yenya, and on the money no and the producers themselves know. Kwesa okoto cigarette, the cigarette you are smoking. The producers themselves have indicated on it that it will give is very harmful to your heart and your lungs. A whole food and drugs authority has allowed this thing to be used by people, its inhabitants in the country. A product. Charlie. That is why I'm telling everyone watching me right now that, my brother, my sister, be your own doctor, be your own nutritionist, be your own dietitian. So people will use it to get money. That industry their aim is to make sustainable profit. I taught this in one of my teachings. That industry, I don't want to make mention of that industry. That industry is not to cure diseases for people. Though. That industry is to make sustainable income, profit, just to manage people's diseases with drugs. Maybe but a word to the wise is fine enough. That industry is not to cure diseases. They are to manage diseases to make sustainable income. That is why that industry is flourishing. That industry is making huge sums of money. That industry is making billions of dollars every accounting year. That's why that industry is opening universities in the country. Guess the industry yourself. It is a na obi aba no tu fu say ade a woyɛ nyɛ na be ha wapon ne na samo be kan na it's up to you. Because it may be a term na yare bi wo ho a ya monka ye ho ene yare aba hypertension, diabetes, arteriosclerosis, varicose vein, hepatitis, menstrual problems, ovarian cyst, polycystic ovarian syndrome, pelvic inflammatory diseases, yare ahodoɔ bebree, prostate cancer, yare ahodoɔ bebree. Nini na so ɛwɔ kofa bai. Na kofa bai na branche bi akosua ade na watu ne ho asi wo sɛ weni na de yade we brewo enti jai ɛno ne ɔtan aba na me aso mbe nkam. It's time for us to let people know the truth. The gospel must be spread today. We have to let the public know that we have been deceived, we have been brainwashed, we have been led astray for so many years. Say enslavement na nya ne bi to ne sekan ba be si so. Enslavement ni ya dwene enslavement is true education. But it's meant for you and I to take the best decisions for ourselves. The question is, ne born and saying, Yeboah Agyekum Francis and Juma oye, the teachings are oye, the born and the saying, the born woman and the saying. You people should come out and tell us. Now, me assume being come.